Hey everyone, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to evercrisis, where we talk about the update that came for the Shiva battle, the Frenzy battle, and the new shop plus pumpkin fight. I'm going to be going into detail with the math in the shop, what to prioritize, Shiva, what's worth it, what should be going for, and just a really quick rundown of everything, plus the bonuses like I usually drop in here. So you guys will be able to be like, all right, I know where to spend my stamina, how much stamina I'm going to be wasting, so on and so on. Everything. Don't stress it. It's a lot of content. It's a lot of like constant updates and a lot of like, man, I gotta grind. Shiva, Ramu, high score challenge, new draws. There is a lot going on, but just focus on what's most important to you, which is like the free event weapons, and then go from there. Should be totally fine. I know it's a little overwhelming, but at least there's content. So it's like, it's a good and it's a bad. Either way, guys, I hope you're having fun. Enjoy the video. All right, so let's jump right into this. We got the Shiva Coop coming up right now. If you guys already max out the entire board, I would still farm this just to max out the weapons, because solo play takes a little bit longer with all the waves and everything, where this co-op is just going to be straight to Shiva, beat her down, higher rates at the weapon drops, take advantage of it, even if you finish all the nodes. You just got to be careful, because we're going to talk about the stamina consumption that's going to take to complete those new shops for both Aerith and Lucia's new weapon. But there is also something, if you're not someone who likes to play co-op, it will also become easier to get 4 and 5 star summon weapons from solo content. So not just the co-op will have better drop rates, but the actual solo content is updated to give you better drop rates during this time. You only have between October 26th to November 2nd, so make sure you do this. But when you're playing with other people, you can be carried in private co-op invitations, so you can do the hardest co-op battle and get carried by like the main characters, the whales in the game, especially my Discord, my live streams, right? We help carry people who are very low and just efficiently farm this. Even if you guys don't have the very hard defeated, because you can only get diamond dust if you solo very hard. You can't get it through this co-op. So if you go into this co-op, beat the hardest difficulty, it's not going to lock diamond dust for you. You still have to do it yourself, but you can pre-farm all the memory crystals you need for Shiva, and then when you're finally able to beat it, boom, you're done. So come in here, max out those weapons, and then you'll have all the memory crystals you need. Or if you want to go, just go solo. Extra weapon drops over there. So that's Shiva's update, very straightforward. And then we have on the 26th, 26 is going to be so busy, it's crazy. We have the arrival of, is it in the front? Yeah. The event of Critile. This is the most important thing about this update, is that we're going to do a lot of correcting in the English here. Critile threats. So this is coming on the 26th as well. We didn't get like the total of how many blue crystals there is for like this many people. It was just 1,000 blue crystals, and I really wish they told us how many people completed the crash battle, because there was a ton of carries in my Discord. Again, huge shout out to you guys. They did well over, I'm pretty sure, 300 co-ops of carries. Absolutely amazing. Thank you to the community for getting together. Not just my community, everyone's community. I'm pretty sure they were pumping these out like crazy. Kind of wish they said, hey, congrats, you did more than 100, way more than we thought, so here's a little extra. But hey, 1,000 blue crystals, a new fight, starts tomorrow. Little worried it might be hard, but if it is, again, we'll talk about it. We'll go through a strategy and we'll figure it out. But since the community came together and already beat a very hard fight, I'm hoping this fight isn't anything too crazy. We only have 4 days to complete this, so get ready, get in there, get out, get that free stuff, and hopefully we all get that 1,000 crystals for working really hard towards this. Now, more grammar check before we go into this whole entire new notice of the second pumpkin stuff. There's 2 ways to spell recommended, apparently. Recommended or recommended. You choose. But this notice is the part 2. It is a new pumpkin. It does have the same wind and circle sigil break, but you don't need the sigil breaking when it comes to the EX2. I find the EX2 on this one is a little bit easier because it is a very straightforward fight, but it is a huge DPS check. I have 3 different strategies to explain this. I'll update that in the next video. Strategies are using an AoE wind weapon to fast clear the mobs and also do damage to the boss at the same time. That one also runs no healer. Everyone just carries their own Cura and heals themselves, because you don't really need a healer in this one. You guys should be running 3 DPS. Then I have one is just pure power going right at it. There's multiple setups. I'll be putting that all out hopefully ASAP in the next video because we did clear it last night. So with all that out of the way, Lucia's new weapon is here. It's just like every other weapon. It's got that boost magic defense instead of your physical defense. So now you have a mixture of that, plus it comes with a heal. Really good for anyone that has healers. You guys can just slap this on to your AoE healer, Cloud, Matt, Aerith, Tifa, right? Plenty of AoE healers out in the game. And then there's going to be a bunch of rewards for all this. Let's go talk about the shop. The event, including this updated version of the event, is here for 8 days. So we're going to have the high score challenge. We're going to have 8 days of this farming the shop. We're going to be farming Shiva Co-op plus whatever else is coming out. And hopefully there is no new banner right now, but hopefully when the new banner drops, it's probably tomorrow or Friday. And it comes with the wind resistance defense down. So like Red 13 Seaside Caller and then Lucia's Bald Eagle, I believe it's called. They have a resistance down for ice and the other one's thunder. Since this event is wind and the high score challenge is wind, most likely Glenn or whoever the other character on the next banner is that's coming up soon is going to have that wind resistance down. And if this runs like this summer event, there should be 2 banners back to back, right? Because the last one we got was, I believe it was Red 13 and Tifa, and then we got Cloud and someone else. So we had 2 banners back to back, plus the event shop and everything. So we should be seeing one with Glenn and that wind resist one. But let's jump into the shop and let me drop some math on you. The new shop that just came out, I'm going to give you guys priority what you should be picking up versus everything. But in order to grab all of the candy stuff that's important, oh, by the way, this is the first time we have evening of this golden synthesis. But to grab everything that's worth candy-wise, right over here, the weapon part, all the purples, right? All the purples, purple here, the grindstones, the materia. So to grab only just the purple stuff, the 4 stars, it's going to take you a total of 13,200 candy. And if you add that up to stamina, that's 4,400 stamina of doing co-op battles. You can even do just the regular one as well because the drop rate for the candy is about the same ratio. It's just when you do the co-op one, it's quicker. There's no trash waves. They give you more for the 60 when it comes to pumpkins, right? Where the solo one, the green pumpkins, you get 45 pumpkins for 45 stamina. In co-op for 60 stamina, you get 66 pumpkins. For 60 stamina, you get 180 candy. So if you guys are going to grind this, that is 4,400 stamina. And if you guys are already grinding the Shiva co-op, you're farming your Ramu for the high score challenge, you're going to have to be careful with your actual choices here. I do recommend you guys skip the Choco Boosters, the bookmarks. They are important. They're very valuable, but not as valuable as a weapon parts, not as valuable as the catalyst over here, right? I would recommend picking up these as well too, the synthesis stuff, because you only have a limited amount, and I have a material video that just came out that will really help you with that. Where versus these, the stamina ratio to pick up the 4-star cubes and the 4-star genomes is actually really good. It's pretty decent, especially because it's guaranteed, and it's not like the Sephiroth event where you had to draw and pick up all the other random stuff. You can come directly here and get it. So farming this event for this is actually okay. Right? Grindstones, you can skip that. And materia booster, you can always create your own materia, but 10 large ones does really help advance if you are picking up good 3, 4, 5-star materia. It's going to help, but not necessary. So not necessary, not necessary. It's not necessary, not necessary, but these you can't farm in a quest. So grab the 4 stars, grab the weapon parts, grab the 5-star synthesis, and then if you want to farm, these 2 are worth it. And then the materia booster in the back. And that's just this one, 13,200. We're not even talking about this one over here, but I only recommend picking up the memory, the weapon, and then picking up the costume. I believe I got the costume, the draw tickets, and the synthesis. Everything else that's 3-star or lower, including grindstones, can be easily obtained in the game. Don't come in here and buy these, right? Even these 3 stars, it is, again, easy. It's worth the stamina, but leave them for last. This is still worth it because they are really bad drop rates. Leave them for last. And out of the 2 of these here, depends which one you care about. I would say synthesis is way more important than Chocobo because Chocobo is just farming for you, but it also farms 4-star synthesis. So you can put this on your priority, but not before everything else. Everything else is way more important. So that's my recommendation when it comes to this update. So yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. I hope the video helped you out. Looking forward to making that new EX2 guide. It's a little hard. It is a DPS check, but we'll get through with different strategies. For now, if you need any extra help, Discord link down below. My live stream link is also there if you have any questions while I'm live. And that's about it. So thank you guys very much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.